Okay, hello M1. Let's get started with this one. And for this one, we are going to be reviewing our unit test. So I printed out the unit test and I would like you to have your copy with you and do the exercises with me. So first of all, we're going to write up our names and we're going to write up our class, whatever you're 15 or 16. Okay. And today's date is 6 September. Okay, right. So let's get started with our questions. Sorry about that, guys. I'm feeling a little bit fluish today as well. But let's do this. Let's do this. So the first question asks ourselves, complete the question. So this is going to be a question. Now you have the end of the question there already. You've got the end. Okay, so you just have to fill in what goes in front. Bookshelves in your classroom. Okay, so classroom. Yes, there are. There is your clue at the end of the sentence. Okay, so that is your clue. Let me see if I can bring the camera closer a little bit. Okay, so yes, there are. If the answer is there are, then the question must use the same format. Are there? Are there? So, are there bookshelves? Are there bookshelves in the classroom? Bookshelves? Are there bookshelves in your classroom? Bookshelves, is that countable or uncountable? It is, I have to move the slide. Sorry, guys. Okay, so it is, in fact, this is not working. uh, is that better? My goodness. Lightning, cameras, action. Let's try again. Are there bookshelves in your classroom? Are there bookshelves in your classroom? So let's have a look at this one. When I have the question, the answer, sorry, there are. Then you must know that in the question, you will also have that, right? You will also have that in the question. For example, where do you come from? I come from. I come from. Where are you from? I am from. So the question and the answer very often uses the same wording, okay? Unless it's something like lend and borrow that are quite different from each other. Okay, so let's have a look. Are there bookshelves? Bookshelves, can I count bookshelf? Yeah, one bookshelf with an F, many bookshelf, VES. Remember, if I have an S, I drop the F and I add VES for the past tense. So are there any bookshelves in your classroom? Are there any bookshelves in your classroom? Yes, there are. Okay. Number two, complete the question. Shoes in your bag? Yes, there are. Are there are? So again, we're going to use that. Are there shoes? One shoe, many shoes. So are there any shoes in your bag? No, there aren't. Again, are there? There are not. So, are there lamps? One lamp, many lamps. Countable. So, are there any lamps? Oh, sorry, you don't have to write lamps. Are there any lamps in your living room? Complete the question. Sofa in your bedroom. How many sofas? In this case, I only have one sofa. If I have one, I use a or an, which means one, a or an, right? So, sofa in your bedroom? No, there isn't. Is. There's my verb already. So I can just look at the answer. There isn't. So, is there? Now, I can't use any, sorry, any, because any is used with plurals. This is just one sofa, only one sofa. Is there a sofa in your bedroom? Is there a sofa in your bedroom? Number 5, complete the questions. Kettle, again, just one kettle. So, is there a kettle? Is there a kettle in the bathroom? No, there isn't. That's a bad idea, by the way. Electronic appliances like hair dryers, kettles, CD players, radios, things like that, they do not belong in the bathroom. Very, very dangerous, right? Number 6, complete the question. Money. Money, is it countable or is it uncountable? Money is uncountable. I cannot count money. I can give it a value. I can give a number to it, but I cannot count money. If I say I have 20 baht, what do I have? I don't know. I can have one 20 baht note, or I can have two 10 baht coins, or I can have 4 5 baht coins. I can have 10 20 baht coins. I can have 21 baht coins. I can have 40, 50 satang coins. I can have any combination of these. So I cannot actually count the money. I can give it a value, but that's a value. That's not the money. Money itself, I cannot count. So how there is some. Is, take the verb there, is there, uncountable, uses some. Is there some money in your purse? Is there some money in your purse? Next slide, choose the correct answer. This is the kitchen, this is the kitchen, and on the next page, oh, actually only those two options. Okay, so for this one, we know that this is singular, and this is the determiner for plural things. How many kitchens are there? Just one kitchen. So it must be this. This is the kitchen. This is the kitchen. Okay, as we go along, I know this is silly to do sometimes, but it's really, really good if you repeat the sentences with me as well. So are there any bookshelves in the classroom? You can repeat that where you are now. Putam teacher Jackie nakap. Are there any bookshelves in your classroom? Classroom, because it is a question, we are going to raise our voice at the end. Now, yes, there are. Full stop, we bring our voice down. Again, number 2, are there any shoes in your bag? Again, bag. Yes, there are. Yes, there are. Okay, right, let's go on to question number 8. For question number 8, let's have a look. There's my desk. Okay, question number 8. Choose the correct answer. There, this, these, that, there are the bedrooms. These are the bedrooms. We already know that this cannot be. This one cannot be because this is one only. And that is bedroom. Bedrooms. So it's not this and it's not that because that is also singular. Okay. So we already deleted two options. So we are with these and there. Now, these means over here, ani, mi, hong, nam. Lai hong na, song hong, sam hong, si hong nakap. These are the bedrooms. Okay, that sounds good. I can make a little dot there. That's a possibility. There. Oh, their books, this one is an adjective, right? This one is an adjective. For example, their books. Oops. Their books. There tells us more about the books. Na ng sekong cry. Whose books are it? Are they? They are their books. So this one, books is a noun. So this one must be an adjective. Oi, that cannot be that one. So can only be letter B. Can only be letter B. Okay, number nine. Choose the correct answer. It's fabulous. Are your children in the photos? Okay, so are your children in the photos? Are we your children in the photos? Huh? Are we? Why do you ask if we are the children in your photos, right? So unless you have forgotten how you look like as a child, I don't think that's a good option. Are these, these, yeah, children. So this is many. So these, that's correct. This cannot be because this is children, many. And are our, your, ow. We cannot have our, your children. We cannot have those words together. So again, we only have one option available. So these. Are these your children in the photos? Number 10. Choose the correct answer. They are from France, that are from France, this are from France, she are from France. Okay, so are we know is you are, so this is the many form. So this cannot be, she cannot be, because they are singular. So I can scratch them out already. Delete, delete, delete. Now I only have two options. Okay, so they are from France. Yes, that can be. They พวกเขามาจากประเทศฝรั่งเศส. Yes, that makes absolutely sense. That, oh, that is singular. Dup, dup, delete. This one is a singular. So we only have one option. We only have one option. Okay, guys, remember also in the test, I know with the online testing, it's difficult because you don't want to highlight, but these little babies are your best friends for high school. Okay, they really are your best friends in high school. Them and also colorful pens. Okay, get yourself some colorful pens so you can really mark things as you go along. Okay, let's have a look at number 11. Choose the correct answer. Choose the correct answer. Look at vegetables. I see the S. Okay, outside. So I know these are many different vegetables, so many different kinds and many pieces of vegetables, right? So 1 apple, 2 apples, 3 apples, 5 apples. Okay, so we are looking for plural. This is plural, right? This is the many form. Okay, so we are looking for plural things. Let's have a look. Look at this out, that out, because those are singular. This and that, singular. Okay. Look at outside. Outside. Oh, that's not over here. That's outside, right? Over there. So look at those vegetables outside. Look at those vegetables outside. Fill in some, any, or and. These are, sorry, there are keys in my bag. There are, let's see, keys. I can count. This is a positive sentence, so it's some. Cannot, because we said over here already. We said is only for one, right? Sorry, I'm off camera there. Is only for one. We only use it for a singular thing. Okay, means one. So if I look at this, immediately I can take out I can take out an. The question is some or any. Keys, they are countable, but this is a positive sentence. All positive sentences use some. There are some keys in my bag. There are some keys in my bag. So some is going to be positive sentences, any for negative sentences, right? And then if I ask a question, for the questions, if it is countable, any, and if it is uncountable, it will be some. Okay. Number 13, fill in some, any, or and. There is lipstick in my handbag, singular. So it's not going to be some, it's not going to be any, because those are plural. Lip, that's a consonant. So a lipstick in my handbag. There is a lipstick in my handbag. Now this one is not lipstick, but it looks the same, so I'm going to use it. A lipstick means one, like that. Okay, this is one, will be one. Okay, one holder, container, cap, plus the actual stick on the inside. All of that together will be a lipstick. This is not lipstick, this is lip balm. Okay, right, number 14, Are there? Are there? Are. That's many. So I delete I delete an, sorry, I delete and an immediately, because they can't work. It's as easy as that. So are there dictionaries on the bookshelf? Question, it's a question. So dictionary, one dictionary, many dictionaries. So are there any dictionaries on the bookshelf? Are there any dictionaries on the bookshelf? Number 15, fill in some, any, or an. Do we have? That's a question. Okay, so cups, no, and no. Immediately, when you see it is wrong, scratch it out. Draw a line through it. Use a felt pen. A felt pen looks like this. These are felt pens. Let me show you. So I'm not going to use them because of the paper it goes through, but this is a felt pen, right? Looks like that. And you can actually draw a line through it. If you are sure that that answer is wrong, scratch it out. Scratch it out so that it can get out of your way. Okay, one cup, many cups. So that will be any. The next one, I need help. Help is uncountable. That's a little bit more difficult. Uncountable, but it is a normal sentence. And we know all the sentences are some. If it is a positive sentence, we call affirmative sentence. Affirmative sentence means a positive sentence. We use some. Number 17, fill in some, any, or an. Is there bus? Bus, one bus. So some and any is out. Yeah. So some or any is out because we talk about one bus only. So scratch out some, any, out, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Leo. Okay, so is there a bus or an bus? B. So this one is bus. Bus. So it is a, not an. And it's only used with vowel sounds. Okay, vowel sounds. Next one. Fill in some, any, or an. He doesn't have address book. Address book. This is one book. So some is out. Any is out. That's a vowel. So we use that one. We use that one. An address. An address book. An address book. Okay. Number 19. Fill in some, any, or and. There aren't pictures on the wall. There aren't pictures, many pictures. So and bye-bye. Bye-bye. We don't like them here because it is plural. So we can throw out the singular words. Now, pictures, there are not. There you can see the negative one. So we just said if it is negative, we use any. If it is negative, we use any. So there aren't any. There aren't any pictures on the wall. Okay, fill in the correct form of the verb to be. There a dishwasher in the kitchen. How many dishwashers? One. There's no is, so that's just one. So is. Is there a dishwasher in your kitchen? Okay. So for the verb to be, there are three that you need to know. Am is are. Am is an are. And in the past tense, it is was or were. Okay. That's why you always have to memorize the things that we do in the class, right? And that's why I don't use the marker when I review the test. That's exactly why I don't use it. Okay, fill in the correct form of the verb to be. There any flowers. Any, I know, goes with negative sentences, right? Any always goes with a negative sentence. Okay. So there, any flowers, that's plural, are not, aren't. You can also write, are not out. You can also write it like that. Are not. There aren't any flowers. There are not any flowers. Up to you. You could choose. Both of them are correct. Okay. Let's look at the next one. Some pens, many pens. So there, some pens. That's positive. So we're going to use am is are. There, some pens, plural pens, many pens. So there are some pens in my bag. There are some pens in my bag. The next one, there, a cafe opposite the government building. There a cafe. There is a cafe. One cafe. Number 24. For the correct form of the verb to be, no. No. So I already know there's going to be a not in the sentence, right? So the no. There a park, one park. So is plus not, isn't, and again you can write them as two words as well. Isn't or is not. Both of them are okay. Both of them are okay. Fill in the correct form of the verb to be. There any towels? Many towels. And this is going to be a question. It's the first word, so it must be a capital letter R. Are there any towels? A question, it's a question. Towels countable, so I use any. Fill in the correct form of the verb to be. There's some coffee. Coffee is uncountable, so we use is. There is some coffee in the kitchen. There is some coffee in the kitchen. 27. Choose the best question for the answers below. Usually, businessmen, the rooms are too small for tourists. What? Huh? Oh, sorry, that's the answer. Sorry, you see, I didn't even read. Choose the best question. We're choosing the question. Okay, so the answer is usually businessmen. That's a thing, so we want to know who or what. The rooms are too small for tourists. So who or what? How many? Now, we don't talk about a number, so how many cannot ask. Why? Well, there's not a reason there. They say usually businessmen. So that's a thing, that's a person, who or what. So there is my correct answer. Bum, bum. Okay. Okay, here we go. Number 28. Am I still on camera? Sometimes I forget to look at the camera. Okay, here we go. Choose the best question. Again, best question. They are cheap and they are usually in the center of town or near a highway station. They are cheap. They are in the center of town. Those are reasons to choose them. How many? No, I don't have a number in the answer. Who? No, who? We already used who. So it's number C. Why? Next one, 29. Choose the best one. Usually there are 50 people. Dim, 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 dim. How many? That's an easy one. 50 people. 50 people. Okay. Choose the best adjective. Do you like Patrick? No, he is. Let's see. Do you like Patrick? The answer is no. So we are looking for a word with a no or a negative meaning in it. Awful, awful, that's negative. Terrific, no, that's positive. Terrific, baba. King Mark. King Mark, Mark. Naka. Delightful, delightful, baba. Friendly, Mark. Na. Friendly, Mark. เป็นคน friendly เป็นคนทุกคน and chop คนนี้นะคะ delightful. So that's a good one. And magnificent is also very good. So we only have one answer. Only have one answer. Time. Number 31. Number 31. Choose the best adjective. Choose the best adjective. Is your town nice? Yes, it's your town nice. Nice is a good word. The answer is yes. So we look for word. Terrible. Oi. No. Awful. No. Now we have two words, both with good meanings. Amazed and great. So let's look at the sentence again. Is your town nice? Nice is an adjective. We are looking for one that can describe something. When I talk about something else, right? For example, let's say khao ngu. There's khao ngu. Khao ngu. When I talk about something else, this is the form na, na lak, na sonchai. Na in English ends with ing. So amazed will be me. I am amazed. I am amazed. But when I talk about the town is the thing that I talk about. Now, it is amazing. The town is amazing. So this one is grammatically incorrect. We're left with only one option. Choose the best adjective. I like your new curtains. It's a color. It's a color. It's a filthy color. Oi, sakapok mark. That's not a beautiful thing to say to somebody. Hey, your curtains look like dirty color to me. Oi, that's terrible. And terrible is also terrible. Okay, so again, we have two options here. Wonderful. Yeah, that's a possibility. So I'm going to tick that. And interested. The same, the ED. The ED talks about me. But in this case, I talk about the curtains. Talk about the curtains. Nah, so this one cannot. The curtains will be an interesting color. That one, yes. But because I have interested, I cannot. So the only option, come on, pen. I don't like these pens that look like that. They always click out. Number 33, choose the best adjective. Jordan's garden is, it has some beautiful flowers. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. So we look for words that are good. Well, horrible, that's a bad word. So we're going to delete that. Now we look. Jordan's garden is astronomical. Astronomical power. Yay, mark. Yay, mark. That is not what we are saying. Astronomy. Think about the word astronomy. The cosmos, the universe. It's so big. So big. So astronomical means something that's very big. Mountainous, you can see the word mountain, power, mountain. So that would not make sense. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so we're almost halfway through the test. Let's keep going. Let's push on and see if we can quickly finish all of this. Number 34, choose the best adjective. This tea is, I cannot drink it. Oh, cannot drink it. Oh, sorry, I'm off camera again. Cannot drink it. So terrible, yes, that's an option. Drinkable, no. Drinkable, no. Doom, die. But here I say, I cannot. So bing, bing, that's not good choice. Cannot. Next one, stupendous. Stupendous is a very old word that means very, very good. And wonderful, wonderful. So only one option. Next one, 35. Choose the best adjective. Her English is, but she tries very hard. Her English is terrible. Her English is, but she tries very hard. So it's not good. So it is terrible, but she tries. And that's okay. If your English is bad, but you try, at least you have to try. You know, with trying, you will get better. Choose the best adjective. Oh dear, those shoes are, but they're very expensive. Those shoes are cheap. Rakatok te pang mark. Huh? Cannot, nah? This is what we call contradiction. Contradiction is when you say it is white and it is black. What? It cannot be white and black, right? The shoes are bad, but they're very expensive. Now, but shows us from positive to negative or from negative to positive, right? It shows opposites in the sentence. So this one, expensive, that's already bad. bad is bad, so that is negative. Slippery is a bad thing, so that's negative. So we only have one answer that is left. Great. Choose the best adjective. The photograph is, I love the colors. So we look for something that means very good, very good. Okay, so let's have a look. Awful, no, that's bad. Horrible, that's bad. Amazed, we talked about this before. ED is used for my feeling. So amazing, amazing. Write out the words. For example, EG, guys, EG means for example. Okay, it means for example. For example, 1099. So we are going to write 301. 301. The next one, 5 and a quarter. 5 and a quarter. The next one, 2, and this thing we call point, 2.25. Okay, 2.25. When I have a decimal, after the decimal, I read every number one by one. I don't say 2.25, no, 2.25. 2.25. Okay, then the next one, write out the words. This is 8,953. Remember, the numbers from 21 to 99 has got a hyphen in it. There's a hyphen in those numbers. Okay, so it's 50/3. Little slash hyphen. Okay, write out in words. So this one, 4,000, 4,600. That shouldn't be there. 670. You can write the 70 or you can leave it out. Okay. Up to you. Up to you. Number 43. Choose the best word. I really like this. Carpet. That's crazy. Today, this really. I like this. The next thing must absolutely be a noun. This what? I like this what? Whenever I ask myself the question, what? When I ask what, the answer to what is always a noun. It's always a noun. What is this? This is a car. Car is a noun. What is this? This is lip balm. Lip balm is a noun. What is this? This is nail polish, right? This is nail polish. So nail polish is a noun. What is this? This is a marker. Marker is a noun. So whenever I ask the question what, it is a noun. And the only noun we have is carpet. I messed that one up. Choose the best word. How is it, please? How is it, please? How special is it? Please. No, doesn't make sense. How today is it? Doesn't make sense. How crazy is it? Well, that is grammatically correct, but that's a strange question to ask. How much is it? Asking about the price. Asking about the price. Next one, choose the best word. It's today, it's much, it's $500. There we go, the price. It's $500. Choose the best word. Oh, that's too, I cannot afford it. That's too much. That's too much. Oh no, that's too much. I cannot afford it. Answer the question. Use not very if it is a minus. Use very if it is a plus, and use really if it is plus plus. Is your apartment old? No, it isn't. Minus very, not very. So we're going to look for not very. There's a not very, and that's the only time we have a not very. So you don't even have to, oops, read the rest. You don't even have to read the rest. Just look for not very. And that is why, boys and girls, I always say, read the questions before you do anything. Read the questions. The questions give to you very, very important information. Okay, it gives you so many important information. So much, sorry. Okay, there we go. Number 48. Number 48, answer the questions not very, very, or really. This one has a minus, so again, we look for not very, are not new, are very, are, there's a not very, so that one could be an answer, and the rest doesn't even have the correct answer in it. So this is really, really easy. Just by reading the question, you can immediately see where the answer is, but read the question. Number 49, we are looking for a word really. So there is a really, not very, not very. Okay, so dip, dip. We have two options now, right? You can see there are two options. No, it is really big. And yes, it is really big. So it is really big, yes and no. That's the only difference that we have. Is the cathedral big? You say it is big, but you say no. It's like saying, are you from Ratchaburi? No, I come from Ratchaburi. What? I just ask you that. So no, that word makes it wrong. That word makes it wrong because you already asked, is the cathedral big? Yes, it is really big. Yes, it is really big. Number 50, answer the questions not very, very, really. We look for very. So aren't very nice. That one is okay. Aren't very nice. Aren't, are very nice, and are very nice. Okay, so all four of them has very in it. Now we look. Minus was not very. So not very, there's the not and a very. So that's going to be out because that would have been a minus. Not very, there's another not. So we're going to take that one out. Are very, are very. Okay. And really, we don't have any really. So we have deleted the answers that are for sure 100% wrong. You are left with only two options now. Only two options. Are your friends nice? They are very nice. Are they nice? Yes, they are very nice. Is that shop expensive? Double plus is really, so not very. I don't want that. Really, yes. Is very, I don't want very. It is not. I don't want any of those options because they don't have the correct answer in them. So I just throw them out. Delete, delete, delete. And you see, oh, now I have only one option left. Okay, the next one, make a question. Could, that's a capital letter. So we're going to start with could. Could who? Could, let's see. Mother, she, your cook was when 12. Could who? Who are we talking about? Your mother. Could your mother do what? Cook. When she, this she talks about your mother, when she was 12 Could your mother cook when she was 12? Okay, let's see. Your when speak he Spanish was could brother. So we're talking about your brother. They go together. When he was 5. So could who? Could your brother do what? Speak what? Speak Spanish when he was 5. Sorry, 5. Okay. Could your brother speak Spanish when he was 5? The next one. Here we have again a question with could who? Who do we have? You and you. Okay, so could you do what? Could you skateboard? Could you skateboard when you were 7? I'm 50 years old and I still can't skateboard. Could you skateboard when you were 7? Next one. You. So we talk about you. So could you do what? Could you paint? Could you paint? Could you paint when you were 10? Could you paint when you were 10? You when 6 years, could you were a computer? Again, we have you and you. So could you do what? Do what? Use. Could you use what? A computer? When? Who you were? How much? 6 years old. Hi. Could you ride? Do what? Ride what? A motorbike. Could you ride a motorbike when sorry. Could your father, I didn't read your father. Could your father ride a motorbike when he was 20? When he was 20? Write the sentence in the past. My friend isn't at home. Past. So I'm going to change to past here. Is becomes was. So my friend was not, wasn't at home. I am a student in the past. I was a student. Make the questions past tense. Are your friends? Past tense. So are becomes were. Were your friends from Poland? Were your friends from Poland? Is your mom a businesswoman? Was your mom a business woman? Was your mom a business woman? And we're bringing it home. Last few questions. My grandparents aren't on holiday. My grandparents, sorry, weren't on holiday. My grandparents weren't on holiday. Complete with a preposition in, at, on. The kitchen. We are in the kitchen, on the 5th floor, at work, in the shower. And the last one, at the bus stop. I am from Denmark. I am Danish. Danish, remember capital letter D because it is a proper noun. Danish. I come from Australia. I am Australian. Maria is, she comes from Mexico. She is Mexican. Brandon is from America. He is American. Jaap is from the Netherlands. He is Dutch. Dutch. He is Dutch. Number 73. Match a verb with a noun. Ride a guitar. No, cannot. Ride a marathon. No, absolutely not. Ride a mistake. No. Ride a bike. Next one. Paint a picture. Paint a picture and run a marathon. Run a marathon. And finish. Thank you so much, boys and girls. See you in the next class.